No gold is not in her. She's a dime.
So there was an assembly at school and all the families are gathered together and 3 kids are on the stage and the teacher comes out and she says, Bobby, can you do this? And he goes, and she goes, Tina, can you do this? And she goes, the third kid says, Randy, can you do this? Randy goes, and his mom and dad go, yay, Randy. What?
It doesn't make any sense. New trailer that dropped last night for us, but we'll just get into it. Sorry about that. It's an Amazon, so I'm guessing it'll be on a Prime, but it's called
Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
Oh. Have you seen that trailer?
No.
It is dreadful.
Oh, really?
It looks like a giant pile of dog manure.
Well, it is a Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, but it's Emily Blunt. I feel bad.
She
got paid a lot.
She can do stuff for money.
That was millions of dollars, and she's hanging her head and saying, but I'm not putting it on my resume. SHERSHAAH trailer. Vishnu Varadhan, SIDDHARTH Malhotra, and KIARA ADVANI. SHERSHAAH is a true story of Captain Vikram Batra PVC, who was an officer of the Indian Army, awarded with the Paramvir Chakra, India's highest and most prestigious award for valor for his actions during the 1999 Kargil War. He led one of the toughest operations in mountain warfare in Indian history.
Oh, wow. I believe we saw him in Kapoor and Sons.
Oh.
Vishnu.
Okay, Vishnu.
I think he was one of the sons.
Okay.
I believe.
And we just, it wasn't too long ago, we were saying how we were looking forward to the next Uri or...
Yeah. Well, we got, obviously there's this one, I don't know. Then there's that Ajay Devgan one that we saw a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Let's check this bad boy out.
That was very Michael Scott of you.
It was him and Bruce Almighty.
That's exactly who it was. It was Steve Carell and Bruce Almighty. That's why I thought it was Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Yep. I was on the set, not the set, but where they filmed The Office. It was very cool. It was in Dwight's parking spot. It was fun.
Here we go.
वर्दी की शान से बड़ी कोई और शान नहीं और अपने देश से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं होता। जैन साहब, लेफ्टिनेंट विक्रम बत्रा रिपोर्टिंग सर। क्या जगह है सर? जहाँ देखो वहाँ पिक्चर पोस्ट कार्ड नहीं देते हैं। ये जगह जितनी खूबसूरत दिखती है ना, उससे कहीं ज्यादा खतरनाक है। हिंदुस्तानी फौज से हमदर्दी करने वालों के लिए के दिलों में खौफ बना रहना जरूरी है। वो हाल करो हिंदुस्तानी फौजियों का कि कोई उनकी लाशें देखने की भी हिम्मत न जुटा। हम तैयार हैं जनाब। राष्ट्र की रक्षा के लिए इस शक्ति का भी प्रदर्शन कर सकते हो। हर फौजी का सपना होता है कि कम से कम एक बार लड़ने जाने का मौका मिले। तो सारे लोग मार कट के वापस आ जाएंगे। कोई फिक्र न कर जानी, मैं तिरंगा लहरा कर रहा हूँ, नहीं तो उसमें लिपट क्या हूँ, लेकिन आऊँगा जरूर।
Visual effects look good.
अगली बार लौटे करना तो बस मेरे लिए आना।
If you're a Fauji, you live by chance, love by choice, and fight by profession. Lieutenant Vikram Batra, sir, your code name is SHERSHAAH.
Nice done!
अपनी मौत को दुश्मन की मौत, इंदिरा में कोई ऐसा नहीं।
जितना ना होना मेरा ब्याह विक्रम नाल, तो फिर मैं कभी किसी भी नाल प्यार करूंगी।
तिरंगा हम ही लहराएंगे। ये दिल मांगी मोड़ सर ये दिल मांगी मोड़
I want to see that on a big screen.
Yeah, doesn't look that good. It looks like August 12th on Amazon Prime.
Get it straight to Amazon.
Yeah. But yeah, the best part, even though it looked really interesting, was it had great special effects in terms of not only explosions but like kills as well.
Yeah, everything looked it looked Hacksaw Ridge good.
Yeah.
Didn't look as graphic, but the quality of the visuals and the sound, and Hacksaw Ridge got an Oscar for sound, so
yeah,
that looked great.
Yeah. The only concerns I would have is if it, I don't want to use the word Bollywoodizes it too much.
That's
like if there's like these style of films, even though, you know, we like the songs in films that it fits, right?
Yeah.
But if like, if there's like this big battle and then there's like this big song and dance number,
right, in the tents afterwards,
it might bother me a little bit. And if it's not as graphic as it should be, even though this trailer did look, it had normal ones, they kind of go away from the kills.
Right.
This had some blood, it had people shot point blank.
Right.
So in terms of depicting war, obviously it's a violent thing. Mm-hmm. It's a very violent thing.
And my big thing is always, and you guys will know, because we do not know this soldier's
I would love to know
life.
The story.
Yeah, and don't know this battle or this war. But when it amazes me how often filmmakers take liberties with true stories, because it boggles my mind. It's like you're retelling something. So what you're doing is you're lying by taking the events that took place and only including some of them. Now, it's one thing to say based on true events.
Or if you go all over and like Quentin does.
Exactly. You've completely hyper-stylized.
Yeah.
But I hope this isn't a romanticized version of the true story, so that we miss the real essence of this obviously important person. But it looks really, really good.
Sorry. Yeah, I thought the trailer actually looked quite good.
The score was exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Felt
Powerful.
like an epic military with emotion, and the love interest. Great line when he said, "I'm either going to come back hoisting a flag or be wrapped up in it, but either way, I'm coming back." Mm-hmm. I love that.
Sorry, I'm trying to... Karan Johar produced this. But there's like
a ton of producers.
There's 6 producers, so he could just be for his money.
Yeah,
he has a lot of it.
Probably just wrote a check.
Is she from Kabir Singh?
No, did we not pick up on that? Is she the
yeah,
wow.
She's Preeti.
She's Preeti.
We loved Preeti.
Loved Preeti. Oh, yes. I did not pick up on that.
I did not pick up on that either. See, we're dumb. We're very dumb. And then
and I'm sure Vijay Raz was in there somewhere too.
Sardev, who I believe we saw in Malhotra Sons.
Yes.
He got his start in the first student of the year, not student of the year 2, like with Alia.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's where he got his start. The poster looks cool. Mm-hmm. It looks more gritty there. Because that's another one of the things when films make something look too pretty, when it's supposed to look dirty.
Right.
Like it's supposed to look like an Anya Kashyap dirty film, but Disney does this all the time.
All the time.
It's one of my least favorite parts about Disney films. Everything is clean.
Yep.
Everything.
Yes.
It's nauseating sometimes. But like if you have a war film where they're supposed to have dirt and grime and blood all over the place, and then just like really clean.
There was an awful,
not saying it's going to be that, but I don't want it to be.
There was an awful Civil War film that was made, and many years ago, and it was a faith-based film, so I knew going in it was probably going to be not good, and that was the biggest problem. Everything looked like it had just been made. Every Confederate uniform, all of the wagons, everything was like freshly right out of a soundstage where they had cut and paint everything. I'm like, could you guys age it a little bit for me?
And it costs, believe it or not, it costs a lot of money to make stuff look bad.
There's a reason they give Oscars to production design and art direction.
It's a lot of
because
work.
it's a lot of work to make it look,
and a lot of money.
A lot of money, and not just in that. You've got to do that start to finish. The whole thing's got to look the same.
It said it's coming out August
12th, I think.
You know, it's funny. There's now a steady release of stuff coming out, but it's all obviously OTT.
Yeah.
So we'll see if once we get to, I think, didn't they say RR is coming out in October?
In October, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. And I know distributors here
Are hesitant.
they're thinking, oh, crap, we're hitting August. So anybody with a Halloween film is like, gotta bite the bullet. And then all of the Oscar stuff that usually comes out of the holidays, they've got to have the release dates and get ready for distribution. And I wouldn't know what to do if I was a producer on a film right now.
Amazon, Netflix are like, give me, please.
Yeah. What I don't like, and who was it that complained about this? A movie that just released here, where they released it simultaneous online and in theaters. And I think you've got to...
Space Jam?
I don't know, because Space Jam did well. But I think you don't need to wait 3 months anymore, like they used to, but give it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Let the theaters take the bulk of the people who are impatient.
I got to watch Quiet Place too because it's on iTunes now.
But it was in theaters a couple of months.
Yeah.
It's still in theaters.
Yeah.
And that's cool. So let the first 2 weeks be in theaters and
I paid $20 for it to buy it.
Yeah.
But that's
So-
cheaper than going to the movies here.
Right, exactly.
It's expensive in Los Angeles to go to the film.
Yeah.
Get to go to the theater.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but the average cost of going is
15.
$15.
Yeah.
Which is per person. So you're talking about 1,200 rupees a ticket.
And that's you're going at night, not matinee. Matinee, you can.
We got some cheaper prices. You could get in for 900 rupees at an early show.
If you go to an IMAX, it's like $20.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, this looked really good. I hope it's actually as good as it does look. We got there's actually another film coming out next week. Mimi with Pankaj.
Yes, Pankaj's movie.
I hope that one's good because that one also
trailer
looked
looked
really
great.
good. So we'll see. Let us know any other information we need to know about this down in the comments below.